Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, we'll be playing what I think is the best deck in all of Clash Royale right now. We have this Minor Wall Breakers deck with the Goblin Hut. We have Wall Breakers and everything. Very spammy deck, but very strong defensively as well, so it has good pressure and good defense. Now, guys, the Goblin Hut did just get a small nerf to where it has a few percent less HP and also spawns goblins just ever so slightly slower, but I think it'll still be really strong. And nothing else in this deck actually got touched except of that, so I think it'll still be really good in this current meta. Hopefully our Golden Knight can actually help us out here on the Ramrodder and everything. Dash! Okay, nice, we get a nice dash there. We can just log as well, and I think that should be everything dead right here. Nice, very good defense. Yeah, the Golden Knight is really good right now, guys. I heard a lot of people saying that they think it could actually use a nerf, and I think they might be right. Nice, good wall breakers. I knew he'd probably try to zap there. Nice, we're gonna get a double connection. And we kill the Lumberjack too, that's beautiful. Dude, I love when the wall breakers connect, guys, because it always kills whatever's around it too. If they place something late onto it and it doesn't fully kill them, the wall breakers just get so much damage on it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get our Evo Bats soon as well. Evo Bats are gonna be really strong. Pretty much everything in this deck is really strong right now. And the evolved wall breakers are basically like a free connection unless your opponent has some sort of a building, at least. This Miner's not bad here. The P.E.K.K.A.'s going to kill it, but it's going to still tank for the bats a little bit, so I think it's not bad. And also his Evo Wizard is now in front of his P.E.K.K.A., which is pretty good as well. Evo Wizard actually got a small buff, I believe, so we'll see how it does here. Alright, we do kill it pretty easily. We could just go in for this here and get our Evo Bats up high. He did waste his Zap, so these might just go to town on the P.E.K.K.A. right now. Yeah, he wasted the Zap, he wasted the Evo Wizard too, so Evo Bats are going to be quite the struggle for him to kill, I think. He does go in for an E-Wiz and a Zap as well, but our Evo Wallbreakers might just get a connection here now, guys. Oh yeah, the Lumberjack messed up for him. Nice, look at all that damage, and Evo Lumberjack is already basically dead. I will Spear Gloves up high just because I want to kill this Lumberjack already. We have to be careful to not let it get too close to our tower because it can get a lot of damage sometimes. Alright, we get some Miner Bats off here. He's probably going to have to E-Wiz on that or something. Yeah, he does go for the E-Wiz. Miner's tripping away, though. And we just go for a poison here onto his Wizard. If I could get like 100% win rate, guys, to Ultimate Champion, I actually might be #1 in the world, because I saw that #1 in the world person is below 2,000 medals, and if you get 100% win rate, you just spawn into Ultimate Champion at 2,000. Really easy defense right here, man. This is such an easy game. We can just go for the poison. This deck honestly isn't that hard to play either. With the Goblin Hut and stuff, I feel like it's a lot more self-explanatory to play compared to normal Miner poison decks. This guy here actually has quite a few badges, so he's probably going to be a pretty good player. We're only in League 8 right now, but it's just the start of the season, so even in earlier leagues, there's still really good players. This guy does have Inferno Dragon and Zap. It could actually be Lava Hound right here, if not like some Mega Knight deck or something like that. If he has Lava Hound, guys, we're actually going to be really good. Okay, nice, he has Lava Hound. I mean, this should be good. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it should be good. Because we just have the Goblin Hut. We have Spear Goblins. Man, this guy's aggressive. Already a Loon right off the bat. Balloon should die here, though, thanks to our poison. Yeah. We get a tiny counter push. Nothing too much, but might be a tiny bit of chip damage with our Spear Goblins right here. That's not bad, actually. But yeah, guys, we have our Goblin Hut, we have Bats, we have Spear Goblins. I think we should be fine here. As long as the Goblin Hut still does well like it, well, used to. But I think it should still be good, even with the slightly slower spawn speed. We're going to get a Miner Wall Breakers to the tower. I'm pretty sure he's going to ignore this. No, he actually does go for the wall break. I mean, for the arrows on the Wall Breakers. Kind of surprising, actually. Didn't expect him to try to defend. I'll just go for a Goblin Hut like this here. And then if he goes for like Skelly Drags, we can probably get like, I don't know, a Golden Knight off or something like that. I'll get more Spear Gobs off here to the side as well. He does finally go for the late Skelly Drags, but he wasted the Zap, guys. He wasted the Zap and the arrows, which means that our Bats are not going to die. Yeah, this guy's playing terrible right now. I mean, honestly, I think it's not that good, not a very good matchup at all for him. The thing is, though, he has Zap and arrows. If he had like Fireball Zap, it would be way harder, but he at least has a chance, I guess, when he has the Zap and the arrows. But man, look at our Evo Bats going ham right now. I'll actually Evo Wall Breakers on this side. Still the Bats on the right side are gonna force out something, I believe. We could just go in for this here, just spam literally everything we have at the bridge right now. Bro is just unable to defend right now. Oh my gosh, his tower falls on the other side. Golden Knight gets on the tower as well. My goodness, this is easy. No, guys, if you for real struggle against Lava Hound, this might just be the perfect deck for you. We get a prediction Goblin Hut there, which already kind of blocks up the lane against this Lava Hound, it looks like. I'll get my bats up high as well, so we can't get as much spell value and everything. And we can just get a poison on the floor right here. It's going to kill the Lava Hound as well as the Lava Pups after, too. Man, this has to be like one of the easiest games I've played in a long time. He does go in for the Balloon and Barbs here, guys, but all we have to do is Evo Bats here, then get a poison down, and that should be as good as a dead push for him. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, we're up against Rasputin. I'm just going to go for my Miner in the safe spot. This guy does have Barrel. Spear Goblins should counter most of it. Okay, never mind. Bruh, we got kind of unlucky with the placement there. I'll go in for my Goblin Hut here. Guys, after the Goblin Hut nerf, it does spawn Spear Goblins slightly slower, but I feel like it's still going to be pretty good to counter stuff like Princes, P.E.K.K.A.s, that kind of thing. Probably would have spawned another Spear Goblin there if it was the old hut, but I think it's still going to be pretty strong, probably. I feel like Goblin Hut might still need another small nerf. It's just really good at being a defensive card for only 4 elixir. If it was 5 elixir, then it could afford to be a bit stronger, but yeah, for 4 elixir, man, it's pretty strong. I was playing against Lava Hound earlier, and I got like 50 Spear Goblins on the map at once. It was kind of insane. Just go for a frontal barrel. We have to be really careful with his barrel placements here, guys, because Spear Goblins can counter a barrel and only take you a single Goblin stab, but if they place their barrel differently, they can kind of mess you up and get a lot more damage. I guess right here I'll just go in for my Miner, just to get some more value out of these bats here, then we just poison on that. Also, guys, the Golden Knight is going to be really good for us in this matchup against the Rascals, but it's obviously good against Goblin Gang and a few other things as well. I'll go in for that Golden Knight right here. Guys, we're going to have to be careful because I believe his next barrel is going to be evolved, so we have to make sure we have like bats or spear goblins for one side, and then we just get a log on the other side. This gang here should be pretty much dead, so we don't have to overcommit on that. You know, I'll actually go for the split wall breakers just because he wasted the gang and the Dark Goblin. He does go for the Evo barrel. I don't really care about the fake barrel, though. He's going to get like 2 stabs. Yeah, that's really it. And we get a wall breaker to the tower. We could just go in for the Miner right here. Kind of an awkward play, but it's going to full defend that, and might even get a little bit of chip on the tower as well. You guys can see we're playing a bit of split lane here. Mostly trying to go in one lane, but it's not a bad idea to get damage on both sides. I think I might just try to get a nice Golden Knight for these Rascals. Honestly, I don't know if they're... No, I don't think they're going to get reached. Yeah, oh my gosh, they don't get reached by the ability. Wait, that was such a bad Goblin barrel, though. Okay, luckily, guys, I sold the Golden Knight dash, but he sold with the barrel right there. I think I actually will Evo wall breakers. They're going to die here, but then they're still going to counter push with the second form at least. Yo, look at that damage there, man. That is crazy damage. Okay, Golden Knight ability part 2, maybe? No, it's going to fail again, I guarantee you. Okay, this time it worked. Thank goodness. Also, our 3-card cycle is going to help us get back to our log really quickly, which is nice as well. We could just get our poison down right here. Going to kill the princess, and the wall breakers almost connected right there, man. They wanted to connect right there. Gang does get tickled down a little bit, so not bad. Yeah, this is going really well so far. He does get the Dark Goblin in the back. Man, I'm so excited with the Goblin Hut nerf, though, guys. I feel like Goblin Hut is still going to be good, but man, at least I'll finally be able to play Hoggy Q again, because Hoggy Q is good with the Goblin Hut, but it also really struggled to break through it at the same time. Oh, that's a good princess for him. I'm going to kill my Evo Bats, probably. Or maybe not quite. Oh, that's a bad Miner by me, though. But hey, we're still going to kill the boy Rascal thanks to our bats and everything, so maybe it's not that bad for us, actually. Dark Goblin is actually probably going to take a lot of damage here, if not just die. Nice, we kill it. Let's go. We can just go in for this here, pop our ability. I don't know if that's going to get on the Rascals. No, it doesn't. Dude, my Golden Knight ability always lets me down. It doesn't matter, though. Like, it still gets the job done at the end of the day. So that's all that really matters. Nice poison right there. Oh my goodness, the wall breakers. Let's go. We get a double connection. We could just go for that Golden Knight here on the Evo Dark Goblin. Bro, Evo Dark Goblin is low-key so bad in some matchups. Like, in this matchup, guys, the Dark Goblin is useless being evolved. Like, it's the same as a normal one. We do take the win. We got another match. I'm just going to go for my split wall breakers right here. The best starting plays usually split wall breakers, split bats, or spear goblins at the bridge. Any one of those plays works pretty nicely. This guy's Mega Minion. Okay, he does go for the pump, guys. I'm actually going to monitor the tower. Hope he plays something on the pump, and then we just poison. Nice, beautiful. Really good poison value. Love to see it. And we get free monitor damage on the tower. Guys, sometimes if they go for a pump and you know they're going to block your miner, you just go for the miner on the tower, then just poison the pump, and they usually play something to block that miner that the poison ends up killing. So this guy, okay, does have Golem. Well, I want to pressure here, but I don't want to overcommit too much, so just these wall breakers here should be fine. If you commit too much, guys, with too much pressure, you could get punished pretty heavily, but if you just go for a little something like wall breakers or sometimes miner bats, you can probably still defend after. Let's see how the Goblin Hut does here. Okay, he does go in for the Electro Dragon. We're going to have to try to get it on the Golden Knight and then get these bats to hopefully take it out. I think it's actually going to work out, though. Yeah, very nice bats right there. Very easy defense, it looks like. Not going to be easy in this matchup, though, especially when he gets to the Evo Inferno Dragon. I guess right now we could just go for the Evo Wall Breakers. I don't really see how he counters these, to be honest. Yeah, I think he has absolutely no way to stop that. This time I am going to miner on the pump. If he goes for like a NATO on it or something, we can always just poison anyways, so... yeah, I'll just poison. He does get his king up, but we're up a lot of damage at this point. We're probably going to have a huge Golem push to defend in a second, though, because he is probably going to be up a bit of elixir, I would assume, at least. Okay, maybe not, actually. I mean, he's up like 1 elixir. Not too bad for us. I'll just go for the Spear Goblins right here, which should probably take out the tower. And then from here, we just try to defend with our Goblin Hut. We just have to spam a lot of poisons as well. I don't think he has a battle healer, so this Golden Knight here should be fine. Dude, imagine if he has a battle healer, that'll be so bad. I have to go for a defensive miner here, unfortunately. That is a pretty good poison, I would say. Nice, E-Drag is on the hut, but it is chaining on the bats, it looks like a little bit. Wait, did he just activated my King Tower by accident? Interesting. We could go in for the hut here, guys. We just have 1 more Golem push to defend right now. Yeah, man, this deck's defense is really solid. I knew it was good, but I didn't realize it would be this easy to defend. With our King up as well right now, I think this guy has no chance. We could get a second Goblin Hut. Night Witch should die here pretty soon, hopefully. Yeah, I think we're chilling, man. Look at the amount of Spear Goblins on the map. Oh my gosh. This is actually so easy. This feels illegal. Well, that's a good game then. We're in the next match. We could just go for our split wall breakers. This guy does have Ice Spirit. Alright, I guess I'll go for the miner in the back. He probably has a cycle deck, and with this deck, you usually want to go same lane as cycle decks, but if it's a heavier deck than you, like, for example, Lava Hound, then usually opposite lane is better. This guy actually might have Hog Earthquake, I think. Yeah, definitely is going to be Hog Earthquake. Kind of like a weird variation of Hog Earthquake, I think, with, like, yeah, just the mini P.E.K.K.A. and maybe a couple other different things. I will go in for the Spear Gobs here, then we just hut up high. Kind of curious to see how the hut will do against Hog EQ, because I feel like the hut would always survive with like 1 HP against a Hog Earthquake push and force out 1 extra Hog shot. But now with the nerf, I think the Hog Earthquake combo will take it out pretty easily. So that actually might be a pretty big buff to Hog Earthquake. Very nice wall breaker connection right there. This guy doesn't really have much to stop split wall breakers except like split bats when he has them in cycle or like a log Ice Spirit. I'll get my bats off in the back here. Nice, he does play the Firecracker, so now we can just go for the miner as well, and he probably has to at least play the Ice Golem for these. And we could just get a Golden Knight up high as well. Actually, maybe I should have played that lower, but it's still going to kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, 1 Spear Goblin does survive. Never mind. We can actually go for the Evo Wall Breakers, guys. He has literally no way to stop this. He wasted the log, so there's literally nothing else he can do. Yeah, he's cooked. Oh my gosh, he took so much damage. He does go in for the Ice Golem and a Hog right here as well. We're going to have to get down our Golden Knight, I guess. Nice, we do kill that, though. Beautiful. We take no damage as well, thanks to our King being up. Really good start. Spear Goblin and Golden Knight are making their way towards the tower. I guess right now we could just go for the miner, guys, and get some wall breakers off once again. Kind of just a bit of aggressive pressure right here. He's going to have to do something else as well to these wall breakers. Nice, double connection, and the Spear Goblins are going as well towards the tower. Nice. Bro, what is Firecracker even doing right now? Firecracker has lost the plot. My goodness. If he goes in for the Hog, I'll probably just get my hut down up high. Alright, I'm just going to monitor the back because his mini P.E.K.K.A. is not going to go for it, and I don't think he has much else to do here. I'll get my own Evo Bats for his, and hopefully they do well. They might just both kill each other, honestly, but it's okay. We do get a poison on the floor. He actually doesn't play his hog into it. I'm just going to get my miner off in the back. He has no mini P.E.K.K.A once again, so I don't know what he's going to do here. This man has actually yet to go for an earthquake. I'm starting to wonder if he has like lightning or something instead. Oh no, this firecracker. Well, that's a free poison actually. Nice. Yeah, this Evo firecracker is actually kind of pesky, but I think we'll be okay though. Just gotta get our spear gobs here, get our goblin head up high. We could even log as well, just hitting the hog rider backwards a bit. Getting a little bit close now, guys, but honestly, we're really not taking much damage at all. Beautiful bats around there killing the firecracker. We have our Evo wall breakers if we need them for defense, but I think we're chilling. Just gonna goblin hut low. Dude, this guy has to have like a lightning or something. I'm gonna get my Evo wall breakers, and I think that's already game over. Yeah, there's just nothing this guy can do. Such an easy win. Alright guys, I'm just gonna go for my wall breakers here first play. One of them should connect here against Cannoneer. I still see so many people to this day saying how wall breakers don't connect against Cannoneer, but they actually do. It's kind of surprising, like, how people don't know that. It's been like that for so long, ever since Cannoneer got a nerf many months ago. Now, one wall breaker does connect if Cannoneer leaves the wall breakers alone. Just because it got a slower first hit time, I believe it was. Pretty nice Golden Knight ability right there. Nice start. The bats are going to be really clutch for us in this matchup. I'm not sure if the wall breakers are going to do as much as they normally would, though. Oh, he gets the arrows down. I have to miner. But hey, at least we do defend. Honestly, recruits won't be easy. I don't know how that Goblin is going to do against them, but at least Golden Knight is pretty decent. Because if you could kind of just bring their whole push towards the middle, then you get a Golden Knight ability. You pretty much kill all of them, so I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. The only issue is that when the recruits are going to be evolved, which they will be here shortly, they could be pretty difficult to stop. Yeah, this might be a pretty tough defense here. I guess I'll probably just try to, like... Actually, I'll log this first. And then this guy wasted his arrows, so we can just go for the bats here up high. He's probably going to have to get an executioner down soon or something like that. Hopefully. One recruit is unfortunately going for my tower. I think I have to miner on this. Ability. Nice, I got the ability down just in the nick of time right there. I was kind of scared. I might have to defensive Evo wall breakers, but hopefully I don't have to. Actually, I'm gonna go for the wall breakers here just because our miner is tanking. Nice, the bowler goes on the wrong thing. Nice, let's go. Oh my gosh, what a big connection right there, guys. Evo wall breakers are so overpowered, man. He does go in for the arrows there. I'm totally fine with that. Free +1 trade. Spear Gobs do counter that, so they should also get a couple hits on the tower. Probably just one hit, but... Oh, actually two. Okay, not bad. We can poison the recruits here. I don't know if this guy has anything that we really have to poison aside from the recruits, so... yeah, I think we can pretty freely go for that. Probably going to get a good Golden Knight ability right here. Yeah, this should chain on most of it. Oh, wow, it didn't actually go on all the recruits, but... Still, we counter everything, though. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. You know, I don't really know what this guy's win condition is, honestly. It actually might just be recruits itself. Dude, that almost activated my king tower right there, guys. That was actually so close. I'm going to try to sneak my miner on in here just to tank for that one wall breaker. And then maybe get like a spear gob surround here. Oh, they all died. Oh, we killed the Ewiz, though. Beautiful stuff right there. And we have our Evo bats right now as well, which could get some pretty good value. I'll just go for them at the bridge here to apply a bit of pressure, then we get some wall breakers down. Oh, he hit the wall breakers with the arrows. I was hoping he wouldn't be able to hit them. We do get our miner off in the front. We can also poison here. Maybe a little bit aggressive, but I'm hoping it works out well. I feel like we can probably get away with this. We'll let the Dark Goblin get a little bit of damage. I think it's worth it just to get a nice counter push going. He's probably going to have to Ewiz on this or something. Yeah, he does go for the Ewiz there. Gotta be a little bit careful of this side, but I think we're going to be okay, though. We could just go for some bats here. Wall breakers should be kind of unstoppable for him right now. Yeah, we get the connection there. We can just go for this here, get a miner in the back, and then log. Should be just enough to take down the tower. Yeah, this guy just had recruit spam, but didn't really stand a chance against us.